Hi, I'm Rachel with landelevated.com. Welcome to the property overview video for PID 7315. This is one of our bigger parcels. It's in Arizona, in a town called Brenda, Arizona, right in the middle of the Arizona outback. And let's start by checking out some photos of the property. So you can see it's just this huge expansive space, 40 acres, as I previously said. Personally, my favorite part about this property is that you can live full-time in an RV on this property. I get a lot of calls all the time, people looking for places where they can live in an RV, and this would be a great option. There's a lot of RV parks and other RVers in the area as well. So I'll continue to scroll through. You can see it's a pretty standard square shape parcel out in the middle of the desert. It is about 10 minutes away from the closest town, which is Brenda, Arizona. But you can see there's some really nice places to explore around this area. So this Kofa National Wildlife Refuge is just about a 45-minute drive. There's another wildlife refuge about an hour away in this direction. And of course, lots of beautiful hiking and just desert landscape to explore in this area. You can see it's very rural, so there's not going to be any utilities on this property. And these are all just nearby area photos. I give you an idea about the desert landscape in this part of the country. So I am actually going to jump over to Google Maps. This is your property, and then the address for the property is actually in Brenda. So you can see it's a 10-minute drive to Brenda, which is the closest little town. And this is a very small town, but I'm going to zoom in here and give you an idea about what is going on in Brenda, Arizona. So you can see a couple of different RV resorts. It's a really popular spot for RVers. I'll show you a couple of pictures of these. So here's the Desert Gold RV Park. And here's a little cafe as well. You got your Black Rock Cafe. Looks like a buffet set up in here. Here's your Brenda RV Resort. So little office there, palm trees. Here's the country store. So you can see it's a pretty rural area right in the middle of the desert. I can imagine some amazing sunsets in this area. Here's the Buckaroo store, again, where you could pick up some supplies. And then I'll show you, Brenda has actually made the news a couple times. It was featured in USA Today, a little expose about some RV parks and in the area. And then this is RVwest.com. They did a feature article on Brenda, and especially highlighting some of the ghost towns, which attract a lot of RVers to stay in this area, as there's so many interesting ghost towns that you can explore around Brenda. Here is an example of one of the most popular ones. This is Swansea. Here's an example of a picture here. It's an abandoned mining town where you can go and just explore these old structures in the middle of the desert. Also beautiful desert hikes. Here is a nearby popular hike. Here is Buckskin Mountain State Park. So this is about a 40-minute drive away. Beautiful little reservoir here and surrounded by rock formations and desert landscape as well. Here's the Kofa National Wildlife Refuge, and then here's the Cibola Wildlife Refuge as well, with of course other places to go, and you know, looks like some birding in this area and just exploring the natural beauty of this part of the country. So if you'd like to check out this property or any other property, you can go to landelevated.com. If you have specific questions or would like to chat in person, you can call 1-877-240-6921 or email sales@landelevated.com. Thanks for watching.